Have you ever heard of the term standardized patient? Standardized patients are talented people who are hired to display the characteristics of a real patient for medical students, giving them the opportunity to work with a real human being. You wouldn't want a doctor whose only experience is with a dummy, would you?
My name is Belinda Baker, and I work as the Standardized Patient Coordinator here at Mercer University School of Medicine. I started out as an SP, and I worked as a standardized patient SP for a year, and then July of last year, I got hired on full-time as the Standardized Patient Coordinator. The standardized patients, they learn a role, a character as a patient, and then the students still come in and actually work with a live person, the patient. So they get the hands-on experience of dealing with what it would be like to deal with a patient when they become doctors and they start their clerkship. So they get to work out all the little bad habits they may have working with a patient, how to deal with patients in different scenarios before they actually work with real patients. My biggest challenge in managing the standardized patients, getting enough standardized patients in different age ranges and diversity. Here at Mercer, we like to be a diverse community and have all different types of people from different types of culture so that our students, when they become doctors, will already have that experience in dealing with diversity before having to learn how to deal with that when they become doctors. Very much similar to being an actor, I correlate the both of them as you get a call from Tracy or an email, that's our program manager, asking if you're available. You have to know what the character you're going to be portraying will be, and knowing that you're not going to portray yourself, but you have to become, another person for that time frame and learn that information.
Now that we know more about standardized patients and their role in education, let's take a look at another resource medical students have to practice on: simulated patients. Hey James, what's bothering you today?
My belly hurts.
Did your belly start hurting this morning?
Yes.
Does it hurt when I press right here?
Sometimes.
What about here?
Ow, that hurts!
Simulated patients are advanced mannequins that are used to simulate a patient-doctor scenario. You could say that it's a lot like a standardized patient, but there's one factor that a mannequin could never hope to replicate: human feedback. A mannequin can never provide a genuine scenario for a medical student because they lack the ability to speak with a mind. They just speak with their central processing unit. Let's hear from a standardized patient who keeps this factor in mind when channeling her role.
My name is Cheryl James, and I am a standardized patient here at Mercer. I've been doing this for about maybe 8 months. I had never heard of it when it was introduced to me. One of the other SPs talked about it, so I had the time. I just signed it to see what it was about so I could learn something else. Never done any acting before, but being a standardized patient, it teaches you how to empathize with the other person or become a character by reading a script. You have to study. You have to study your part. You have to study your lines. You have to be familiar with the patient that you are portraying. Well, the character, I'm not going to use my full name, my name, so I'm going to portray whoever the character is. It's a script that's written just like me, the actors do. So I'm going to be Jane Doe. I'm going to have problems with my stomach. So if my stomach is hurting, I'm going to act like that. I'm going to show that to the doctor when he comes in to examine me. If I'm in a lot of pain, I need to get into character. And none of this is going to be how I feel. It's going to be all based on the character that I'm portraying, or the scenario, how this patient's going through.
If you're interested in becoming a standardized patient or just want to learn more, please contact Tracy St. John, the Standardized Patient Program Manager at Mercer University School of Medicine, using this email address: